onto it and you add enhancements due to the nature of the crime, and you're not willing to do that in many other cases, it's like, why are you throwing the book at this guy?
I didn't think that was throwing the book at him.
They threw the book at him.
For shooting, if he did.
They threw the book at him. And first of all, it's hard to go to jail in L.A. And their whole thing on this is this. You need to, everyone involved, because it all actually is hearsay at the end of the day, isn't it? If you're at a house party and it's like, well, she said that he shot and he said that he shot.
If you have, and listen, if Tory Lanez didn't do this, I'd pray he comes home. But when you have actual evidence, you know, him making a phone call from jail, apologizing for whatever happened that night, you know, an eyewitness that said they saw him do it. Plus the person who got actually shot saying he did it. Finding the gun in the car, the DNA was inconclusive, right? Because they said it was a male DNA and female DNA on the gun. If you have all of that, you can see why
isn't that kind of inconclusive, though? Isn't there some room for doubt there? If there's both DNA on that gun and his story is, listen, this other person is shooting and I'm hitting their arm and this is what happened. He's not saying that nobody, you know, that he wasn't at fault at all.
So why not tell that story in court? And the driver that said they overheard Kelsey say that during the trial, why didn't that driver say something then? And what reason would Tory have to protect Kelsey? And what reason would Meg have to protect Kelsey? Why wouldn't Meg just say...
Wasn't that her friend?
Not after you shoot me.
Yeah, but...
That's your friend right there. If he shoots you, you tell him.
Yeah, but maybe if there's a dispute there. And I don't know because I wasn't there. Like, obviously, Tomi wasn't there. But my thing is, if there's more evidence, let's take a look at it. Because we don't need an innocent person rotting in jail who was nearly killed 2 weeks ago. If there's evidence to suggest that we missed something here, let's take a look at it.
Is hearsay evidence, though? Like, if you're in the car with a driver today, Tomi, and a driver says, I overheard Tomi Lahren saying X, Y, and Z. How much credence should we
Why were we not testing for gun residue on everybody's hands? And if the DNA is inconclusive and there's two sides of a story here, I think the whole thing ends up being hearsay, doesn't it? So let's take a look. And I'm not saying that I can tell you he didn't do it. I wasn't there. But if there's more to take a look at, I don't think that someone should be rotting in jail for 10 years, getting stabbed and possibly killed if there's more evidence. Let's just take a look at it. That's all we're saying. And I actually think that a Republican stepping into that void and saying there could be a man in jail that shouldn't be and saying, I want to take a look at it and put eyeballs on it, Republicans aren't really known for doing that. So congratulations to her for doing it, right?